Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really so excited to be here again. I think this is my first video of the year, so I'm going to say Happy New Year. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate the support. So straight up into today's video, I'm going to be doing one of my highly requested topics, and that is my favorite sunscreens. As a woman of color, as a person of color, it has been a hassle finding the right sunscreens that, you know, give you maximum coverage and do not leave a white cast. I think that cast thing just really gets to me, and trust me, I've tried quite a few sunscreens that do not give me the white cast, so I thought to share with you because every day somebody's asking me, what do you think about this sunscreen? Should I buy this one? Would it give me a white cast? So yeah, I'm just going to share my favorite sunscreens with you guys at the moment. So if you'd like to see what sunscreens I have in rotation, keep on watching. So in no particular order, I would be starting from one of my most recent additions, and that is the Murad. That is the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30 PA+++. Now this sunscreen is really good and amazing. I love it, and it also is a moisturizer and a sunscreen all in one, so you don't really have to, you know, have the moisturizer process in your routine. It is only about 50 ml, which is about the average size of most sunscreen. I don't think any sunscreen is less than 50 ml. Okay, I think there's 45 ml, but yeah, 50 ml. But it is quite pricey. Murad is not a cheap or drugstore brand. It is $65. That is about 20. What's the exchange rate? That's like almost 20 something K, 25K for a sunscreen. That's for a lot of people, that's a lot. But it is way well worth the money. It has extra protection, so it protects you from both UVA and UVB rays. It also contains vitamin C, so it's like really brightening and hydrating. So I think this sunscreen is very good. It doesn't leave a white cast. It has so it doesn't leave a white cast. It also has petroleum, which helps to protect the moisture barrier, so it's like very hydrated and sealing. It also has antioxidants like vitamin C that help against environmental aggressors, so it's really a powerhouse. Like, you get sunscreen protection, you get moisturizing properties, so it's really a good one, and it doesn't leave a white cast. I don't think I can swatch all the sunscreens on my face today, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my handle. You would have probably seen me put one of these to test in my routine or in like an Instagram video, skincare video. So it doesn't leave, see, it blends so beautifully well. It doesn't leave a cast. Like, by the time it's fully absorbed, you wouldn't see anything on your skin really, and it's so lightweight. So this is one of my top sunscreens at the moment. Highly recommended. If you have $65 to splurge, you can definitely give this one a shot. But if you don't, another one is here for you, and this is the Fenty Hydra Visor. Now, I know Fenty, again, for a lot of people, Fenty may not be affordable or cheap enough. I got this one in the mini skin starter set, so it is just 30 ml, but there is the full size, which is about $35 to $40. I'm not sure. In Nigeria, that probably retails for about 16, 17, 18K, depending on what store you're buying for, which again, to a lot of people might be on the higher end. But Fenty is a really good, I mean, it's Rihanna. What more can we say? But regardless of the fact that, you know, it is Rihanna's brand, it has some really good ingredients. First of all, it is environmental conscious. Not this particular one, this particular bottle, but the full size. You don't have to buy the whole thing again. you can just buy the refill and just insert it, so you don't waste packaging. It's also a moisturizer and a sunscreen all in one, so again you can skip the moisturizing step if you would want to. Also, I found out that it is very hydrating. It has niacinamide, which is good for pores and evening skin tones. It has some extracts that are really good for like hydrating. What else do I want to say about this sunscreen? It has aloe vera, it has glycerin, it is cruelty free, it is also vegan. Unfortunately, it really has a fragrance. Like all the Fenty skincare that I've tried are heavily fragranced for someone that doesn't really use a lot of fragrance in her product. So if you have a very sensitive skin, or if you react to fragrance, then maybe this is not the one for you. Unfortunately, it is not the one for you because there is a fragrance and it is very present. The Murad one, does it have a fragrance? Let me check. Yeah, the Murad one also has a fragrance, but I didn't find it as disturbing as the Fenty one. But yeah, if you don't react to fragrance, I think you would like it. If you're not really so sensitive, you would like it. It is, yeah, overall it's a good one. No cast. Again, I'm going to try and swatch this for you guys so that you can see. So it's like a pink, it's like a light pink texture or a formula, and it just goes well. It's really hydrating, guys. So it takes a while to dry in, but when it does, there's no cast. It's also good on reapplication. It layers really well. It doesn't stack up like some sunscreens that will start to patch out. So see, it doesn't leave a cast, guys. It doesn't. It's like a little moisturizing sheen effect, but it doesn't leave a cast. It's perfect for women of color, for men of color, for people of color in general. Next sunscreen, I think this is the third one on the list, is Black Girl. I mean, I have talked about Black Girl sunscreen everywhere, product empties, product favorites, everywhere. Black Girl sunscreen. I have a whole in-depth review on my blog. If you read my blog, you would have seen this. I've talked about this on Twitter, on my Insta stories. There is really no fault with this product, although quite a few people that have oily skin have complained that it kind of has a sheen and they don't really like it, like kind of make them appear more oily. Yes, because it has jojoba oil, I think, and some other oil ingredients, but I have them out to dry skin, so it is really not bad for me. Like I can work with it. Like it works perfectly fine. This is my third tube, so that's how much I love it. Like if I actually repurchase the product multiple times, I just keep going back to it because like it's like top tier. Really, it is really good for women of color. So what I want to say, this one is totally fragrance free, so there is no fragrance whatsoever. So if you have a sensitive skin, or your skin doesn't just like fragrance, this is the one for you. It is water resistant as well. There is absolutely no residue at all. It is made by a woman of color, so yeah, definitely there will be no white cast. It has super hydrating and nourishing ingredients like avocado, jojoba oil, carrot juice, sunflower oil. So yeah, I can see why people would say there is a sheen, but because my skin is normal to dry, I really do not bother or mind. It doesn't bother me as much. It is about 89 ml, almost 100 ml, so it's a lot of product. It retails for about $19. They're about $19-20. In Nigeria, you should find it between 10,000 to 12,000 depending on the store. They also have a direct partnership with Casabella, I think, so you can walk into Casabella and you would find it there. But what I do is I order from them when they have like sales, probably buy one get one free or 50% off. That is when I always buy, so I end up getting two at the same time. So yeah, it is really good, and it is SPF 30. So yeah, I'm saying nothing I want to say. Not really. It is a fantastic sunscreen for me. It has worked well for me. I recommend it. No cast, trust me. I'm gonna swatch it. See, there's no cast. It has a white appearance or consistency. If I may say. It's white and it just goes on really well. Let me so yeah, it actually blends in well, but it has like a shiny, I want you guys to actually see, it has like a shiny feel. So again, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you do not like fragrance, definitely try it out. The fourth one on my list is the Mysranne Essence sunscreen. This is SPF, focus man. So because it's white, the background is really blurring it out. This is SPF 40. It is a K beauty brand. It's super affordable. Depending on the store you want to buy it from, it's about $5.5 to $7.5 depending on the store. It blocks both UVA and UVB rays. It has the extra protection. It is oil free and it contains witch hazel. Now from this particular brand, they have two other variances of this sunscreen. There is the aqua and there is one other that I haven't really tried, but I found out that people with oily skin do not like this one. They prefer the aqua, and that is because this one has like a velvet matte finish. So maybe they don't find it hydrating enough. I don't know. I haven't tried the aqua, but I as a normal to dry skin girl that prefers a matte finish, I like it. I love it. Yeah, so it just, I feel like it just appears like you use a kind of velvety or satin powder to finish up your face. So it has that mattifying. It also comes on white. It has that mattifying look. Honestly, I would say that, so yeah, let me bring it closer. So I would say that K-Beauty have really nailed sunscreen for women of color. So if you're looking for sunscreen as a person of color, just try K-Beauty brands first, and they're super affordable. I think in dollars it's about $10 to $15. I'm not sure because I buy in Naira. I live in Nigeria, but yeah, it's super affordable. Although it is really small, it says 50 ml, but in comparison to my other 50 ml sunscreen, this one was like, it wasn't even full in the tube, so I think it was like 38 or 40 ml, and it finished on time. I'm just sad, like it just runs out really fast. So yeah, if you're looking for quantity, maybe not this, because it's not a lot of products in there, and if you're using sunscreen like you should and reapplying, you'll be out of this in like 10 days, to be honest, to be fair with you. So yeah, moving on to my fifth one. This is another one that I recently added. It is altruist sunscreen. I think this is a UK brand. It's about £4 in the UK. I think I checked that up. It's £4 and it is a lot of products. It's 100 ml, the biggest quantity or amount of products in any sunscreen I've ever used, and also the cheapest as well. In Nigeria, you'll see it for about $5.5 to like $6.5. So if you're even comparing price points to quantity, it is affordable. Although, no, let me start with the pros. So it is also fragrance free. It doesn't leave a cast initially, but it doesn't reapply well for me. So I don't use it as a secondary application sunscreen. I'd rather use my spray, but for the first time it works. It dissolves or disappears after a while. It contains silver chloride, so it would appear grayish for a little bit till it disappears, if that makes sense, because I had a lot of people saying that they didn't really like it. It would appear grayish because of the silver in it. It is fragrance free, so I also love it. I just find it very dehydrating or drying. It doesn't really have enough hydrating ingredients for my skin type because I am normal to dry. So some days, like during the Harmattan, like early January, December, I didn't reach for this sunscreen because I knew that it was going to serve any hydrating compared to the rest. So this is like the driest of the bunch, if that makes sense, from all that I would show today. There is no sheen, it's fragrance free, a lot of products. So yeah, if you're willing to give this a try, definitely do try it out. It is recommended by me, approved by me. Yeah, so it's another good one. So let me just show you how this applies so that you get the picture what I mean by it has a gray. Why did that come out watering? It has a gray. So also again it has a white texture finish. It's quite runny. I don't know why. Maybe because I've had the bottle down for a bit. But you see, it's really silver. So it takes a while to actually disappear, but it will eventually disappear. It's really silver compared to the other ones, and I swatched the same size or amount of product. It's silver, but it will disappear with time. Let me just show you. I think I should rub my. So yeah, it's almost completely vanished, but you can see like hints of that silverness coming through. So for that reason, if you have to reapply and you don't have enough time to wait for it to disappear, you would look crazy, but it does disappear. Now, so it's the last sunscreen that I have in today's rotation. It's the Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. Now this is different from the others. It is a mist. It is a mist, perfect for reapplication. This one is particularly heavily fragranced, but it contains really good ingredients and lots of fruity ingredients. It has mango, papaya, and passion fruit, which are like antioxidants, so they help fight against environmental aggressors as well. It also contains green tea extract. Yeah, it's really lightweight. You don't feel any heaviness. My only problem with this is that you can't exactly quantify how much you should use, like how many spritz you should use. So I don't use this as a first application, but rather during my day in my car, I just like spritz over, when I feel like, protection is slipping by, I just reuse this. But yeah, it's equally good. It has helped me reapply sunscreen more often. It is fragrance, guys. This one, it smells like coconuts and it smells tropical, like heavily fragranced. So if you do not like fragrance, I don't think this is the one for you. Again, I've given you options of, actually, I think it's only the Black Girl sunscreen that doesn't have fragrance. Wow. Okay. So yeah, it is fragrance, but I don't react to fragrance, so I can use it. But yeah, this one, it's SPF 30 as well. Of my sunscreen video, do let me know if you'd like to see other steps of the routine favorites, like maybe moisturizer favorites, cleanser favorites, cleansing oil favorites, and I would film that for you. But I hope that you find this video helpful. I hope that it helps you make a better buying decision. Yeah, so thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. But before I go, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, comment, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.